What's up, guys? I'm back with another video, and in this video I'm going to try to get 12 wins with the Sparky deck. It has the Goblin Giant, which pairs very well with the Sparky. It also has Snowball and Bar Barrel to cycle, two of the best cards in the game right now. It also has guards, so if you play like Prince or Dark Prince, you have a way to distract those. And it also has Hunter. That's very good if you play Lava Hound or something like that. And also Mega Minion 2, very cheap air counter that's flying as well. And you also have Lightning, which is very good against decks that have Inferno, which is very good right now ever since it's got that HP buff. And I'm 9-1 right now, and I'm going to try to play 3 games live to get the 12 wins. I'm going to play now, guys. So we found our first game against Venom. Venom is actually a very good player, guys, so we need to play well. I don't have an ideal starting hand. I don't have Snowball or Bar Barrel on cycle, so I need to wait for him to make the first move. He's not doing anything, so I'll cycle a Mega Minion in the back. He cycles a Mega Minion as well, so he's probably using Golem, RG, or he might even be using Sparky too. We'll have to see. He has Baby Dragon. So I'm thinking, guys, it's definitely going to be RG or Golem. Seeing that Baby Dragon. I'm going to Snowball the Baby Dragon so the tower is able to target it. That's what I love doing with the Snowball. When something's out of range, just Snowball it to the tower. It's only 2 Elixir. Cycles you as well. Cycle guards in the back. He cycles guards as well. So far, not much has happened. We're kind of both waiting for each other. I don't want to play a Sparky until he plays a Golem, ideally. So I'll play a Hunter too. At this point, I know it's Golem. I'm just kind of waiting to figure out if he has Golem Lightning or if he has Golem Small Spell. So I'm going to play a Goblin Giant. I'm really just trying to see what his deck is. So seeing the Prince, that means he's probably not going to have Dark Prince. I'm going to send a Bar Barrel in and then guards afterwards, because a Bar Barrel wouldn't be enough to stop that Prince, especially since it's charging. He's forced to Snowball. And yeah, there's the Golem. So if he has Lightning, I need to be very careful. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go opposite lane to apply pressure. I know he doesn't have a Prince in cycle. He might have it now. No, not yet. So I think that was definitely a good play, other lane. And now I need to defend. He might... Oh, I was going to say he might ignore, but he actually did defend. I'm going to play a Hunter right on top of his Baby Dragon. So we got a really good push on the other lane. And also that Sparky is forced to have a response, or else it will get a shot on its tower. He goes in with guards. I'll go in with the Goblin Giant. And if he decides to Prince all Lightning, I actually think instead of lightning the tower, I could have lightninged the Bar Barrel too. That might have been better. Should be fine though. I'll go ahead and Giant Snowball just to counter that. Mega Minion might get a shot, but overall doesn't matter too much. He goes in with a Golem. So I'm going to go ahead and do what I did before. Go with a Mega Minion Goblin Giant other lane to apply pressure. He might go in with guards. No, he doesn't. He goes in with Prince. So I'm going to play a high Sparky. It might seem kind of unusual, but I actually want to play it there so we can't lightning the tower. And the good Bar Barrel on his part, it actually canceled the Sparky's charge. Pretty even game so far. That lightning, though, was very aggressive, so I might try to punish him here. I'll go in with a Goblin Giant, and I'm going to hover lightning. Oh, that's good, very good lightning value, guys. I think it's going to kill the Prince and almost kill the Baby Dragon. So I'm going to be getting more chip. I'll go in with... Oh, that was a bad Snowball. I was predicting him to play something. I wasn't really thinking that he was going to play Snowball, but he did. So that was actually a bad Snowball on my part, but it's not going to hurt me too much. He goes in with a Golem in the back. So once again, I think I'm going to punish other lane. And this time I'm going to lightning and I'm going to hit the tower as well. And that's going to force a response. He can't ignore that. He goes in with a snowball. That Sparky should be able to clean up the Golem very nicely. I'll go in with a bar barrel to help kill the Golemites. And then I'll go with the Sparky other lane, actually. Oh, those guards aren't going to do anything. So it's looking really good right now. He actually goes in with a Golem at the bridge. That's very interesting. I go with the Mega Minion. It hits his. I'll go with the Snowball. And that Sparky should shoot the Golem in the bar barrel. And now, guys, I think this is pretty much over because he's forced to respond to both sides. That Sparky will get a hit on the right side if he doesn't do anything. Sparky does end up getting hit, so that's going to be game. So good game. Well played. He played pretty well on his part, but we were able to outcycle him. And I would say, guys, that that's a pretty even matchup. Even though he has lightning, I'm still able to outcycle his lightning, go opposite lane, etc., which I did. And then if he golems in the back, I can play Goblin Giant, Mega Man at the bridge, etc. So not too bad of a matchup, even though he has lightning. But I think we played really well, and he made, I think, some of his golems in the back weren't the best either. So let's go ahead and find another game and try to finish this GC. So, alright, we found another game against Galactus. He goes in with the Hog Scream and the, and he's also spamming good games, so I'm not really sure why. Because I'm not going to time him, of course. I don't know who he is. I'm going to go ahead and split guards in the back. And we'll see what he has. So he has minions. So it doesn't tell me what his deck is, but I'm thinking it's maybe Lava Loon. Because Lava Loon had... Oh, so Bandit as well. So that means it's most likely a Pekka deck. We'll see, though. There's the Battle Ram, so at this point I know it's a Pekka deck, unless it's maybe Mega Knight, but I think it's Pekka. Oh, Dark Prince, so actually it's not Pekka, it's Bridge Spam, it looks like. Not that it's poison on his part, I don't think. And also those minions I can just snowball. I'm going to go in with guards here. And I'm going to go in with a bar barrel because I need that Ewis to die so that Sparky has a chance to make it to the tower. So it does kill the bandit. Sparky might get to the tower. Unless he drops something. He goes in with a zap. It might get a hit. Oh, kind of close. No hit though. So now I'm up at least 2 elixir on him, I think, because that zap was a bit of an over commitment on defense. Not an over commitment because he had to, of course, but what I mean is that definitely put him lower on elixir. It's a good push on his end. Oh, so he has Pekka. I thought it was Bridgeman, but it actually does look like it is Pekka. So now I have to go this lane because he got damage on the other lane. He doesn't have a poison in cycle. And I have to go in with a hunter to make sure that that bandit dies. And there, good Goblin Giant on my part. He's definitely going to go in with an Ewiz here. He actually goes in with a Pekka. That's kind of interesting. I thought he was going to go in with an Ewiz. Go with a Snowball because I know he's going to play an Ewiz. That Sparky was pretty close to getting a hit. Once again, since he used the poison, he can't use... Good kite on my end, just because I didn't want to have to deal with those minions. Have to go in with a Goblin Giant. I have to pressure him here. He might just go in with another Pekka. He's not cycle to 1 though, so he can't. I'm going to snowball. This might get my stuff to the tower. It does. Goblin Giant's on the tower. Guards are as well. And the guards are chipping it down. And we do end up taking his tower. So now we're at 11 wins. Just one more to go. I think that was really nicely played on my part. You did have a really nice push opposite lane. But we did manage to come back. I readjusted, had a nice kite with the Goblin Giant, and I just applying pressure, making sure you couldn't whittle down my right lane anymore. So I did manage to come back and win. So now we're 11-1. Just one more game when we get 12. So I'll go ahead and search for the last game. Alright, so we found a game against Lewis. So we have Snowball and Cycles. Definitely something we can cycle if we need to, if he doesn't play anything. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now, because I don't have my Sparky in rotation. I really want to have it in rotation. It goes with Bar Barrel. Those are the best counter to my guards. So since he has it out of cycle, it's good to play it. And he goes with a Snowball. So far, it's kind of a similar deck as me. Yeah, so far it's like exactly the same deck. He has Mega Minion, Snowball, and Bar Barrel. So that tells me this could in fact, guys, be a mirror matchup. Unless he's using a Golem deck, this is looking like a mirror matchup. Oh, there's the Dark Prince. So it isn't a mirror matchup, guys. I thought maybe it was, because I saw so many similar cards. But maybe instead this is like some sort of Pekka deck, maybe. Or maybe we'll have to see with the rest of his card. Oh, so he has Lightning. Lightning is not really something we want to see since we're using Sparky, but our Goblin Giant does end up getting one hit. And I'll throw a Snowball to cycle and to get rid of that baby dragon, so we don't have to worry about it at all. And at this point, I think it's a Golem deck. I'm 95% sure. Unless it's some off-meta, like RG deck, maybe, or something else, but it's looking like Golem. There's the Golem. So since he has his Bar Barrel and Cycle, I can't go in with, like, Guards, Goblin Giant, other lane, and Pressure, so I do just have to go with the Sparky, same lane, which isn't ideal because he does have Lightning, but I might end up being able to defend. We'll have to see. I'll go in with a Goblin Giant. He goes in with, oh wow, interesting Snowball on his part. And also, not the best Bar Barrel either, because that's not going to reach the Sparky. And our Goblin Giant does end up getting, I think, 2 hits on it. Oh, no, not 2 hits, not quite. I'll go ahead and Hunter in the back. His Mega Minion, unfortunately, I think is going to take out mine. So I'll go same lane as him. Not really an opportunity to go other lane yet. I need to save my Goblin Giant if I want to do that. So I can't really do that yet. And I can just Lightning all that. And then go in with a Bar Barrel. And then a Snowball on top of everything. It kills the baby dragon. Good Lightning on his end, though. I can play Guards, though, to mop up that Dark Prince. But he keeps applying consistent pressure, so it is very difficult for me to go other lane, which is what I really want to do. But I don't really have much of an opportunity to do so, which is kind of annoying. I'll go ahead and Lightning that. That's pretty much what I want to Lightning the most anyways. And once again, yeah, not too much I can do. Another annoying thing is the Sparky actually doesn't end up killing the Dark Prince because of its shield. So that's kind of another problem in this game. Now you can just play a Golem at the bridge and there's pretty much no way I can defend it. So I think... Oh, he actually goes with a Lightning instead. How much is shield? Oh, they do have enough for shield, but I don't really know if it's possible. Maybe like a Desperation Sparky at the bridge, but at this point I think it's pretty much over. So I'll go with Guards. I didn't play guards in time. Alright, well, that was an unfortunate loss, guys. I'll still put it in the video because I think, overall, not too easy of a matchup, and also, he played that really well, so, pretty solid game. I think I should have tried to go opposite lane earlier, but I wasn't really able to. But I'll go and try to get the 12 right here, guys. We're 11-2, so we can still easily get it. Alright. So, we found our last game, guys. Unless it's a tie, of course, then this is our last game. And I don't know how to pronounce his name, guys, but let's just call him Rob. So, he has a Hog Rider. So, this might be 2.6. Or it might be... so, it's not going to be 2.6. Because he has the Mega Minion, which isn't in 2.6. I'll go with a Hunter, because I need to get rid of that Dark Prince. And he has kind of an interesting deck. I've never really seen Dark Prince Hog Rider before. I'll go with a Sparky. And if he goes with a Hog other lane or something, I have guards, which do okay against it. I'll go with a Golem Giant, because I need to block that Musketeer. I'm not sure what his building is, or even if he has one. I don't get guards down in time, unfortunately, to protect the Sparky. But because he played that Sparky because he played the Pekka so far back, it wasn't able to hit my Goblin Giant, so the Goblin Giant did end up getting some damage, which is nice. I'm going to have to go in with a Barbarrel here. I don't get it down in time before the Dark Prince charges, so I am forced to go in with a Hunter as well. And good Hog on his part. That's actually going to end up getting one hit, because I wasn't able to get the Snowball down in time. But now we've identified his deck. We know now that he's using Hog and Pekka with Musketeer. So he doesn't have Ewiz, which is good. If he had Ewiz, he would have another way to reset my Sparky, so I'm happy about him having the Musketeer. So I'll go ahead and Sparky in the back now. And at this point, we only really have to find out what spell he has. We're not sure yet if he has a Lightning, he might have just been saving it, or maybe he has a Poison, a Fireball, or he might just not even have a spell, which would be kind of interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and Lightning that. It's a decent value Lightning. It kills the Mega Minion. Damn. Oh, doesn't. Oh wow, that Sparky hit was really, really nice. It managed to take care of the Dark Prince. I'm gonna Snowball that Musketeer other lane, so I don't have to worry about it. I actually got killed by the Sparky, so maybe that wasn't the best idea. At this point, I don't think he has a Lightning, because he hasn't used one yet, so it wouldn't really make sense. I'll go with guards here to kite over that Pekka. And that was an interesting Pekka. I don't think it got much value. We were able to kill it pretty easily. So there's his Poison, so that's going to be his last and final card. Good Lightning there, cleaning up that Dark Prince, killing the Mega Minion. Goblin Giant does not get a hit, though. Sparky stays alive. And it might get another shot. It does, so that's going to help kill the Pekka. I'll have to go in with Barbarrel here to try to kill that Musketeer. And then I'll go in with a Goblin Giant. He might try to poison again on defense. We'll have to see what he does. I think actually what he's going to most likely do is, I was going to say play a Pekka. So I'm going to, instead of lightning the tower, lightning the Pekka, Dark Prince, and Mega Minion, because that was his defense right there. And since I lightninged it, it allowed the Goblin Giant to get some damage. And also for him to have no counter push potential. I'm going to reload with another Sparky in the back. And I think right now what I'm doing is trying to chip cycle him a little bit. Just try to go in with a push other lane. Hopefully I can stop that pretty easily. I am going to go ahead and try to punish him for doing a push like that. He goes in with a Pekka though. And he also gave me no lightning value, so well played on his part. He was definitely ready to defend that well. Go with a Barbarrel. I was thinking maybe he would go with the Dark Prince again, but he didn't. He's going to save it on defense. So that's a smart play on his part. Go with... I actually thought that was a Goblin Giant. That was a misclick. But actually that ended up working, guys. It ended up blocking so that Sparky stayed alive. So that ended up working out very well. That wasn't even what I was trying to do, but it ended up working. So I'm really happy about that. I'm going to go with a prediction barbell here for skeletons. Oh, and I actually got them, guys. And the Sparky ends up getting a hit. So that is, guys, going to be 12-2. Awesome GC, and that was an amazing last game. I can't believe, guys, that I got that barbell in time, and that Sparky ended up getting a clutch hit. So clutch. And there we go. That's 12-2. Really, really close last game. I can't believe, like, that barbell hit the skeletons like that. Perfect timing. Alright, let's go ahead and open the chest. I hope I get a legendary, and I hope I get a lumberjack. We get some earthquakes, some lightnings, 13 inferno tower, arrows, spear goblins, cannon, 3 musketeers, heal, elite barbs, cannon cart, goblin hut, minion horde, and it doesn't look like we're gonna get a legendary, which is unfortunate because I could have used one. And we end up, guys, getting wall breakers. So not that good of a chest, unfortunately, but I am really happy about the 12 wins and the 22,000 gold. I'll take that any day, but definitely not the best chest. Wasn't looking forward to getting wall breakers or some of the other cards in it. I didn't really need it, and no legendary either. But it was a nice 12 win, and make sure, guys, that you try out this deck. I really recommend it. It's pretty easy to play, and it's amazing in the meta. It doesn't have too many bad matchups either. You just need to be cautious when you play Lightning or Ewas to outcycle them. But overall, every single matchup is winnable for the most part. And this deck just works great in the meta. So make sure you give it a try. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe and like as well. And comment below what you guys want to see next, so I know what you guys want to see. And it helps me prepare for future videos. And thanks, guys. Until next time.